Even talking to like some of the folks that like work at Harley-Davidson, they're sort of unclear a lot. They're unclear on as to what is actually modified on this bike, and that is an absolute home run in my book. So here we are, we're done. We're at Born Free. This is, man, it just really turned out how I envisioned it. I'm really happy with it. Even talking to like some of the folks that like work at Harley-Davidson, they're sort of unclear a lot. They're unclear on as to what is actually modified on this bike, and that is an absolute home run in my book. That when you look at the bike, it really does look factory, like this, is a bike that could be out right now. Spent a lot of energy and a lot of time on making things look really sort of like OEM plus. That's sort of been like a fun thing I enjoy doing these days. So yeah, it's all here. This whole sort of like fairing and tank combination, it's actually ironic. There's a Pan America right on the other side of me here, and just looking over my shoulder at it you really get a huge difference as to like the scale of this and this. Like this is shrunk down and that's bigger but accentuate, this lineup here. We did this painted graphic just like factory, but we actually sort of like tilted it just a little bit to give it sort of a more of aggressive line. That same detail mirrored here in this stamp on the toolbox, and just, these bags, like I said, I've always said these bags line up with these floorboards like really nice. There's just a lot of stuff that I think it almost looks like it was designed to be this way. It was designed by me to be this way, but could have been designed by Harley. The way the factory speaker pods came, the speaker pods came out, I actually ended up making these speaker grills and pressed in, like dimpled and pressed in these Harley Bar and Shield badges on the speaker grills. That's not factory either. The leather strap ended up turning out really nice. It's just like a nice detail that, again, ties back to even like the stitching we did. The stitching here matches the stitching there. The toolbox leather, yeah, just, again, can't really say enough. I'm just very happy with it. So just like, another thing to make this bike feel really sort of OEM, like these chrome accents on the bike, again, leaving just this little small strip of chrome here. Again, going back to T-Sport, it's an Easter egg, like T-Sport had a chrome bezel in the fairing. This movable thing always reminded me of T-Sport. That's the inspiration. This reminds me of a parts and accessories fender tip or chin spoiler tip that you could get in chrome. Just the little things, the floorboards. This is the factory Pan Am cover. I thought about redoing it, but I thought, let's just chrome it, leave it like, it's sort of really recognizable to Pan Am. So I kind of wanted to leave this as like, when you glance at it, you're like, oh yeah, that's definitely Pan Am. It says Rev Max right on it. But yeah, I'm really happy with things. Again, mirrors. I went through hell trying to get these factory teardrop mirrors onto this metric reverse thread, clamp mounts and all that stuff. And, it really turned out good. It really did. So, I guess it's probably time to do this. This bike's, I've only really started a couple times. Let's see if this works. It does. Stereo works. Look at that.